Let's go. Let's go. I see you guys are hot in the chat already, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I see a couple of you guys there in the chat. Let's see what is going on there in the chat. Am I live already? Yes, I think I am live already. Pretty much. But yeah, I see you guys there hot in the chat already. I think we're gonna start going with your comments in there. And of course, we gotta hit the like button. We gotta hit the like button. Gotta follow what James is mentioning right there. Gotta hit the like button. Very, very important. And we're gonna take a look at the stock market. Let's see if I can take a look at the after hours. Hopefully hopefully we do have after hours prices right now. It's after 8 o'clock, so hopefully there is. So let's see where it goes. But yeah, man, let's start by hitting the like button. I definitely appreciate that. Let me see. Anders, what's up, Anders? Since we are closer to the market opening than when it closed, should these not be stock market before hours? That is true. Very good point, Anders. Very good point. Very good point. Very good point. Hold on, let me just but yeah. All right, all right. Let me see. Wow, the chat is hot today. Chat is hot. Isra, what's going on, Isra? Tim, LMAO, I do enjoy a semantic discussion, philosophy too. Yeah. Anders does make sense, Let me just charge my phone real quick. Gotta make sure that it doesn't die, later today or later tonight. But yeah, let me see. James, after losing a day of trading, should have good volume early at least. That's a good point. One of my best friends is about to get her PhD in philosophy. Nice. Very nice. What's up, Brainchild? How are you? Jeremy, right there in the chat too. What's up, Jeremy? What are you guys planning on buying this week? What are you guys planning on buying this week? And do you guys think that it's gonna be in the red? It's gonna be in the green this week? Like, what are we getting this week? I wonder. Let me see if the after hours. I don't see it. I don't see the crypto. This is pretty much not working. On the last day performance. But yeah, we're gonna go through this. What's up, Danny? Having to wait till Tuesday's killing me. Yeah, Danny. Yeah, it is. I was taking a look. I actually opened up my portfolio today while I was at work, and I'm like, hold on, market is closed. Why am I looking, at my positions and see what I can buy today? Open an account in Europe and Asia for those days. U.S. markets are closed. That's a good strategy right there. That's a good opinion. Anders, I would love talking to her. Some great topics could be covered. Nice. James, yeah, decent volatility for late hours. James, good. Meta, Apple still under pressure. I gotta take a look. I gotta take a look at Apple, honestly, because I did sell Apple before because I only had one share, but I would love to own that company, honestly. I like Apple. I love their products. So, Anders, we get in some crazy discussions. Yes, we do. Jeremy, I pretty much missed the whole live last night. I got about 5 minutes before my wife had me come handle some stuff. Okay. Hey, very understandable, man. We all got lives. I know sometimes you guys are gonna make the whole live stream. Sometimes you guys are gonna miss some of it. It's okay. It happens. I'm here pretty much every Sunday. Now today I did it on a Monday. I also want to make it up because I'm not gonna be here next Sunday. Just remember that. This Sunday coming up, I'm not gonna be able to do a live stream. I will not be here. I will be in Puerto Rico. So definitely very, very understandable. We all got lives, right? I won good at $2.99. I'm just watching. Okay. Nice, Isra. I am adding on my sleeping giant stock. Which one is that? Oh, Meta and MSFT from Danny. Nice. I like those two. Let me take a look at Yahoo to see if Yahoo has the after hours. I don't think it does. Let me see. I don't think we have any after hours, to be honest with you. Let me see. I'm clicking on Amazon right now to see. Oh no, yeah, there is. There is. So I have Amazon. It's actually slightly up, Amazon, in the overnight hours right now. Up 0.48%, so not much. Let me take a look at Meta, which is my new addition, my newest addition. So I gotta take a look at Meta together with you, Danny. So that's awesome. It's pretty much flat. It's pretty much flat right now. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. I want to pick up another 2 shares of Meta. To be honest with you, I want to pick up 2 more shares of Meta. Good evening, SMPR. Let me see, James. Check out BWXT. I've been loading up for about a year. They have a legal monopoly and should destroy the next 5 years. I want to take a look at that here. Let me see. BWXT. What is this? BWX Technologies. What kind of company is this? Aerospace and defense. It operates through 2 segments: government operations and commercial operations. Gotta take a look at this one. Forward PE is at 49. Current PE ratios at 60. So I'm guessing it's a company that is growing now. Let me see the share price. In the last 6 months, it's up 11%. Last year, it's up 83%. Wow. Last 5 years, it's up 238%. Let me take a quick look at the financials on this one. Oh yeah, I like the growth. I like the revenue growth. As you can see right here. So they've been averaging about 12% revenue growth quarter over quarter or year over year, right? Every quarter. So 28% in the last quarter. Wow. This is definitely great right there. Let me see. The operating income has been pretty steady. So that looks good. Let me see. The shares outstanding. They're buying back shares. So that's a positive right there. I like that. Let me just see. The earnings per share is at 90 cents right now. Free cash flow. They have some free cash flow. Let me see. The gross margin is at 21%. Operating margin at 11%. Profit margin at 9%. Free cash flow margin at 10%. Okay, so everything looks pretty good, actually. Pretty good choice right there. Let me see how much debt they have. $1.5 billion in debt. But looking at it pretty quickly, honestly, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty good from what I'm seeing right here. And they pay a dividend, 0.5%. Dividend growth 4%. Payout ratio is only 29.9%. So it looks pretty good. I like some of the things that I saw in this company. I would like to do a deeper dive. Wow, there's a lot of comments. We're pretty excited about tomorrow, I'm sure. We're pretty excited about tomorrow. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. I think I'm gonna buy some more Meta this week. Any of you guys buying Meta this week? What am I buying this week? 1,500 into my 401k, whatever BlackRock funds have. 1,500 in SGov. Okay, so pretty safe. Need to build up another 4 to 5k in there by August for my vacation. Where are you going, Anders? You going back to oh my gosh. Got the name of the country you always go to. Where you from? Gosh, man, can you remind me there in the chat? I seriously lost it. Seriously. I feel like I have it there, but you know. Apple going under 250. Look to load at 235 and 250. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah, you buy more Meta as it continues to dip. Anyone else? Yeah, so Brainchild, I want to buy another 2 shares of Meta. Honestly, I want to get to 5 shares. That's my goal with Meta, but I would love to get another 2 shares. So you guys might see, and I know I'm going to be spoiling, the next video pretty much. But you guys might see me moving on from Bank of America completely and buying some more Meta this week. I want to build up a nice position in Meta. Tim, I missed the first half of last night's show, but my mom and dad made the best turkey dinner. Nice. Was like Thanksgiving in February. That's awesome. That's awesome, Tim. Definitely. I understand 100%. I understand 100%, and I hope you guys enjoyed the dinner. That sounds really good. And with mom and dad, I'm gonna go see my mom this Sunday. I can't wait. I can't wait to go see my mom. So that's always awesome. Always awesome to see your parents and spend time with your parents. I am adding meta, but taking my time. I can see 600 dip bounce. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more, not careful, but a little bit more patient with meta. But I want to add another 2 shares, honestly. Danny, Jay, is your portfolio in a taxable account only or across Roth, 401k, etc.? So I share here, Danny, and I'm hoping you're still there in the chat. But here in YouTube, I only share my taxable account. That's all I share. I don't share my retirement account. So I have a Roth and a 401k that I don't share here. But the guys know right there which holdings I have in my Roth IRA. So everybody knows. It's pretty much my largest position is SCHD. That's my largest position in my Roth. Yeah, overnight looks pretty docile. Docile. I gotta learn how to say that word, Jeremy. But okay. We're gonna take a look at a couple companies. I honestly want to do. I want to take a look at a couple companies. What's up, is Boogie? Brainchild 600 would be nice for Meta. Yes. I would love for it to continue to go down. Get an under 20 PE ratio. Right now at 639. Let me see. I think I opened up my spreadsheet right here. But based on future growth, you can see that Meta is like currently like at a 27 PE ratio and at a 21 forward PE right now. So I don't know. To me, it looks pretty good. None of this forward PE is guaranteed, right? Because you never know what's gonna happen in the future. But I believe in Meta long term, especially from the things that I've been finding in my research on Meta. So, what's up, Finanzas con Estilo? How are you? That's good. That's good that you're there. James, zoom out on the chart. Yeah, I did. It looks like, very nice returns on that company. Let me see. Alex, hey Jay, how is it going? What's up, Alex? I did update your weekly challenge yesterday, right? The SCHD, sorry. The SCHD list. I think I did update it. Let me just zoom it in a little bit more. But yeah, you're at 25 shares right now, right, Alex? Still? You're 25 shares? You're doing pretty good, Alex. I'm being honest. You kind of motivated me to try to buy more and more of SCHD. Can we look at Meta's dividend CAGR? I'm curious about it, even though there's not a lot of history. Yeah, so Meta's history is not much right now. We're going to take a look at a couple. I want to take a look at Microsoft too to see where it's at. Let me see trending. Let me see the dividend CAGR. So for Meta, yeah, they just started paying their dividend in 2024. So they have only grown their dividend 3.5%. Let me see. They haven't grown their dividend in last time. They actually didn't grow their dividend this year, it looks like. And it looks like they announced their dividend already at 52.5 cents. So it went down to 0. Before that, they grew their dividend 5%. So it looks like Meta didn't grow their dividend this year. One of the things that worries me about Meta is the stock-based compensation, which is pretty aggressive. Like if you really look at it, let me show you guys real quick. I think it is in the balance sheet. I think it is. Let me just take a quick look. That's one of the things that concerns me. Let me see. Total shares. No, it's not here. Where's the stock-based compensation? I think it's right here. Yeah, right here. So if you see, this is one thing that does concern me about Meta. They have too much stock-based compensation. Right now it's at $5.8 billion, So, which is not very good. That is something that I don't like. But let's see in the future. Let's see how they grow. year over year. Hopefully, I do get to hold this company 5 to 10 years and see where it goes. But yeah, I think Meta has only had one raise of 5%. I remember correctly, but I could be completely off. No, you were right, 100% right. It was only 5% one time. That's pretty much it. But let's see. I want to see how Meta performs in 5 years or so. Let me see. Vacation this year, most likely Cambodia. Nice. No trip to Norway this year, I hope. Oh, Norway, Norway. You see? I knew it was with an N, but I couldn't remember for some reason. I don't know why. But Cambodia, that sounds good. That sounds good. Dividend must be newer than I thought it was. Yeah, only 2024, Tim. Meta actually looking strong, about to go green, could open 650-ish. We're gonna take a look. Yeah, Tim, it's only been going for like 2 years or so. Yeah. I like the idea of leaning up the portfolio and focusing on building up the positions you believe in. Yeah, that is something that I want to work on, Brainchild. I want to work on consolidating the portfolio pretty much and try to build up larger positions, in the companies that I have, because I believe in the companies that I have pretty much, you know. Even though sometimes you guys put some say some great points, like Coca-Cola right now has been performing very, very well. Meta could go either way. Yes, I agree. Totally understand. Nice. Thanks, Danny. Let me see. Alex, 26 shares of SCHD. Nice. I like that. I like that. Alex, you've been going strong on SCHD pretty much, which is awesome. It's definitely, oh, right? No, I didn't write. It's definitely motivated me a little bit. Key thing with BWXT is they have a legal monopoly. Nobody else can even bid on the job they are doing. Oh, that's good. It is a good monopoly right there. Danny, Meta at $600. 20 more shares, 17 currently. Nice. Nice position, Danny. I wish I had the same capital as you so I could buy a ton of Meta. But I will buy a ton of other things too. Let me see, Tim. Payout ratio, 8.94% is nice. They could grow that dividend in double digits. Yeah, that's what I think about it too. I'm more thinking my reasoning behind Meta, of course. I like their fundamentals. I like their business model. Uh, I'm thinking about Meta more like 5, 6, 7 years from now, where it's gonna be at. So that's what I want to see. Not the 2026. I know they're gonna have a lot of capex spending. Same thing as Microsoft. Let me take a look at Microsoft real quick. MSFT, it is $401, slightly up. There's no, there's no volatility tonight, it looks like. But yeah, I think they can grow their dividend very, very well in the future. I think it can accelerate pretty well in the future. Let me see. James keeps pouring money into metaverse. Yeah. Anyone ever used the metaverse? No, I didn't. I didn't. But also, most of their businesses like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, they're also gonna be boosting WhatsApp, so that's also good. Let me see. Meta might not raise the dividend for a minute with all the capex. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But let's see. Let's see where it's at. Meta. 5 years from now, if we're still doing these live streams, hopefully we are still doing these live streams. In 5 years from now, we can take a look and say like, oh, you know what? That was a great choice. Let me see. I think Meta minimum raises to get into dividend clubs. Yeah. Also, what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg gets very nice amount of money paid in dividends, from his position, even at such a small percentage. A small dividend. Well, his yield on cost is probably like crazy, PEP and MO is on fire. Let's take a quick look at Pepsi. One company that I should have invested in was honestly, it was Hershey. I like their business model. I like their candies. And I kind of knew that chocolate or cocoa prices were gonna go down eventually, as they grew more crops. So I should have invested in Hershey a long time ago, but I don't know why I didn't. In the last 6 months, Pepsi's up 11%. Let me see. In the year to date, it's up 16%. A lot of these defensive companies are up very, very well. They're on the upside in the year to date. Let me see MO. Let me see. This is Altria, right? I don't invest in this one because I'm not a big fan of cigarettes, but it's up almost 3/4%, as you can see right here in the overnight hours. It's nuclear subtech top secret GTD contracts. I think nuclear will be also good. Well, maybe a good investment. I don't know. Um, I don't know any stocks, in nuclear if there's any. But I think that's where AI is gonna need the energy from. Don't be concerned about stock-based compensation with a strong founder-led company. Yeah, I do like Mark Zuckerberg, how how he is as a CEO, and how he believes very strongly in the company, which he helps as a CEO. It's incentive for the company to good. If the company does well, they do well, we do well. Yes, I agree. You know, yeah, that's a very good point, Jeremy. Imagine if Gates was still at MSFT, he will have to resign. Bill Gates, didn't he sell like a ton of shares of Microsoft? I think he did recently. Share dilution on a growth company to raise capital to reinvest into the company is also a good thing. Doing it to keep the lights on is bad. Yeah, very good points right there, Jeremy. You're on fire today too. Very good points. That's why I'm a little bit worried, but not too much because they are investing in the company. 5 years from now, I better be watching from a nice beach somewhere. Nice. Maybe by then, I'll probably like have one of you guys join the live stream. And then you can do that from the beach. I will definitely envy you, Anders, if you are by the beach, because I like going to the beach. So that would be great. Danny, same mentality we met at 5-7 years from now. Yeah, I think that's the best way to look at it. In Meta, I know some people in the YouTube community are nervous. The guys were mentioning yesterday. There's one content creator that has been selling Meta right now. So and I understand capex can get people nervous. I don't mind, just because I'm in the manufacturing side, so I know that capex is needed to boost the business, to have better business, better margins when you make any products or anything like that. So I know capex is very much needed uh, to have the business to help the business grow. Pretty much, that's what I'm trying to get to. Let me see, Jeremy. HSY look good at 140. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. I honestly, and I'm being honest, I don't know why I stopped looking at it. But I knew that cocoa prices were gonna go down eventually. Let me see. In the last year, it's up 38.4%. You can see, wow, it was at 140. When was it at 140, Jeremy? I see that it was like in the 160s, 150s. Um, I'm guessing it was longer than this. Yeah. I don't know when it was at 140, Jeremy, but it hasn't been like that in a while. But you can see that it's recovering, as you can see right here in the chart. In the last year, it's up 38.4%. So it has been recovering as of lately. The cocoa prices have been going down, which is a positive for the company. It's gonna help their profit margin. Growth company metrics can definitely freak out value investors. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to change myself too, Jeremy. I'm trying to, I don't want to be a day trader or nothing. I do like the long-term style of investing, which I like, but I'm also trying to look at things a little bit differently, along the way. Investments. Anyone hold Adobe is crashing hard lately. I think the fear of AI is the cause. Yeah, yeah. Well, if I go into Gemini, right? Let me give you an example. Uh, I could just make a quick thumbnail. I could just make a quick thumbnail real quick. If you see right here, let me just put let me see. We were talking about Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, do this. Um uh, as a robot with your background. Let me see if I can make something up real quick. But yeah, I think a lot of people, see as Adobe is gonna get disrupted by AI pretty much. So if you see, let me show you guys real quick. Look, I just typed this in real quick and look at what Gemini generated for me. This is a nice thumbnail right now. If I want to do something about Meta, I could just do this, click copy, paste it, or download it, put it as a thumbnail, boom. That's it. I didn't look it. How long did it take? 10 seconds. Just me thinking about it. 10, 15 seconds. And Gemini created a thumbnail for me that I can use in YouTube. And I could put in there whatever, my new edition Meta, and I'll probably get some clicks from this thumbnail. Maybe I should make a video with this thumbnail, right? What do you guys think? But I think this is something that is getting investors very, very nervous. I'm just giving you an example real quick of what can happen, And I think, and I've generated a couple pictures of myself, on this, but you can see how easy it is. You don't even need to do any filters or nothing. You just download it and that's it. It's a thumbnail, you know. I might be using some of these. I might be using that one on X actually. But yeah, it's so easy. It generated so easy. My XOM is up 25%. I bought in 118. Nice. Nice SMPR. Let me see where that is at right now. Let me see. XOM, right? Exxon Mobil. At this. This is $148. And you say you bought at 118. Nice buy. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, so you bought like somewhere here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's always a good buy. Good timing, actually. Very good timing. I like that. Nice gains. Nice gains. HSY hit 140 on February 5th, 2025, just off the 1 year chart. Okay, okay. I just didn't notice. It didn't say 140, you know. But DCA into it, I think even a 150 would have been good. Brainchild, people been looking for ways to escape Adobe for many years, but until now was difficult unless you were deep into open source. Yeah. Let me see. SaaS like Adobe and Intuit are the most likely to be disrupted. CRM now, SPGI least likely. Yeah. I have to agree. Well, I don't know much about now. Salesforce, I tried their product before on my job. I think we tried it for like, what was it, for like a couple months, and then they went away from it. But SPGI, yeah, I think it's gonna be the least likely to be disrupted. Now I need to learn about it. It's very, very popular, especially on X. I need to learn about that company, to be honest with you. Now Adobe and Intuit. How will something that I wanna ask you guys? How will Intuit, right, with tax, with doing the taxes, how will it be disrupted by AI? I think you still need a software to be able to do your taxes, or no? Like, how will AI do the taxes and stuff? That would be my question. Yeah, man, I've been buying SCHD consistently. I'm also buying fractional shares of SCHG, VGT, and SPMO every week. Nice buys. That's a nice portfolio right there. SPMO is the S&P 500, right? VGT, tech, and SCHG, which it has a nice amount of tech, but it has also other sectors, which I like a lot. So that's your portfolio right there. That's great. Great holdings right there in VGT. I like VGT a lot. I need to add it. I need to start DCAing into it in my Roth IRA in VGT. I wish, you know what I wish? I had that option in my 401k, honestly. If I have VGT as an option in my 401k, that would be great. Man, I would put most of my money there. you know, but that's a great portfolio right there, Alex. I like it. I like it a lot. You need to have a reason for people to buy more than just software. Legal mode is a good start. Good opinions there you guys have. What's the other companies that you guys want to take a look at the after hours? Let me check my Bank of America because if I want to move on, I want it to be on the green. It's slightly in the green. It's 0.29%. I would like for it to go up once again into the $56 price, somewhere around here. I agree, Anders. TYL is also very interesting lately, very sticky in local government. Good conversation there between Jeremy and Anders. BOO as well. I'm contemplating adding KO or PG, maybe both, but I don't know. Well, I don't know your situation. I can't give you, an opinion, but I like your portfolio, and SHG. You have KO and PG and Procter and Gamble there. I know I hold both in my portfolio, to be honest with you. So I can't, but I don't want to be biased though, you know. Well, I don't know your situation, so I can't really give you an opinion on it. But I forgot who it was that gave me a good opinion, before. Coca-Cola, I'm up 33.3% in my position. It's only $500. So my market value right now is $677. I'm not gonna buy anytime soon. Should I just sell it and maybe use that and build my SCHD? Something like that. Probably. That probably makes sense for me. But yeah. Yeah, you have some solid ETFs, Alex, though. Solid ETFs. I like it. And there's like software. I work on federal plus state plus local laws. Makes it hard for anyone to start out with a full nationwide competitor. Okay. SMPR. Anyone buy bond ETFs? I'm about 6 years out from retirement. Oh, that's a good question. I know some of the guys here are either close to retirement or in retirement. Like Anders. Anders is looking for a place with a nice beach that he can be chilling at the beach, right? So yeah, let me see. And guys, don't forget, like James said earlier, to hit the like button. Very, very important. 13 likes, 18 of you guys here. That's definitely awesome. I hate to bug you guys on that, but if you guys can hit the like button, I will very much appreciate it. It's been pretty hot today. It's been pretty hot today. So that is awesome. All right, let me see. Let me see. Up to 1,044 shares of SCHD. Nice. Let me open up the spreadsheet real quick. Jay Velas, you are right here, right under Alex. 1,044. Nice, nice. You're 87% of the way to your goal. That's awesome. Very true. System of record is key. To have VGT in a 401k will be a dream. Both of our Roth IRA are in VGT. Nice, Danny. Nice. I like that. I will. Oh my gosh, I would love to have VGT in a Roth in my 401k. I'm planning on adding it to my Roth IRA. I'm gonna start DCAing into it because I have a pretty nice position in SCHG, and right now that tech has taken a dip. I kind of want to take advantage of it, and let me just see real quick right here where VGT is at. But I will love to. I need to start building on my position again, in that. But because I just sold it recently in my taxable, I want to build it in my Roth. I want to have some great growth in my Roth that then later on I can sell. And this is the plan. And I don't know, I might change along the way, Danny. But my plan pretty much is to have some great growth or good growth picks in my Roth that then later on maybe I can sell for like either, something dividend paying, like maybe cover call ETFs if I get into them later on, like GPIQ, right? GPIQ, I think it is. And ETFs like that are great, So I can then just collect some very nice tax-free dividends. That's really the plan. Will it change along the way? Maybe. But yeah. But VGT, I'm in between VGT or this is another one. This is from Fidelity. It's very similar to VGT. Is FTEC. I know one of the subscribers has been mentioning it before in previous videos. So I kind of want to take a look at this one too. Because it also has a slightly smaller expense ratio. But I also got to see, I know VGT is more liquid than FTEC. So, that's also good for whenever you want to sell your shares, something that is more liquid. But look at this, in the last 5 years, 93% is up. So I'm also looking at this one, FTEC, which is the Fidelity Tech. Yeah. I'm looking at both. SMPR, SGov for me, but more for emergency funds. Yep, from Jeremy. Thanks to SMP from SMPR. Nice. I also hold SGov, but more of a place to store money, not as much as an investment. Nice. I am now. Let's take a look at this SMPR. Where are you? SMPR. You are at the top right here. 230 shares. 230. Nice. You're 76% of the way there. Then Finanzas con Estilo. Nice, nice. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate the support. Let me see. You are right here somewhere. Where are you? 154, 159 shares. Nice. That is good right there. And the goal is 300 shares. So you're 53% of the way there. Nice. Nice, nice. Let me see. Funny thing, after all the push for cloud, I think we are about to have a resurgence on Prem. What do you mean by that, Jeremy? By Prem? I don't know. I'm not catching that. If you could tell me what it is. So far, $114 in February dividends from O and Main Street. Wow, and 996 shares of SCHD. And you guys know, let me update it real quick. For East Boogie, I think you are right here. Yeah. So 996. Wow, you are about to hit 1,000 shares. Gotta let me know when you hit the 1,000 shares, man. But you're about to hit it. Only 4 shares away. 100 at the share price where it's at right now, 120 something bucks. To get to 1,000 shares, that's a great goal right there. I will be happy with that goal. With 1,000 shares. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And I lost my train of thought. I wanted to say something. February dividends. Oh, I wanted to say, March is right around the corner, and SCHD is paying a dividend. I can't wait. I'm gonna get, hopefully around and almost $100 from SCHD in the month of March. Let's see how much they pay. Right now, I have it right here with the whatever they paid last year in the month of March. So I should get around $91 if they pay the same. Um, but if they pay more, that's gonna be even better. Brainchild $45, so that's pretty good right there. Um, but yeah, I can't wait for next month. I can't wait. Jeremy, our software can be run as a hosted offering from us or on your own and can be moved between them easily. All right, let's see. Danny, same idea. Grow my rough and then go the cover call ETFs and no taxes when you sell. Yes, yes. Yeah, so that's gonna be great, especially in the rough. You could sell all the gains, don't pay any taxes, and then just put that into a dividend paying investment. So you could just collect the dividends. But I want to try to be as picky as possible when I pick, if I do pick a cover call ETFs, or or if I put it into SCHD, which SCHD is one that I want to have forever, you know, and I want to pass it down to my kids. Honestly, that's what I would love to do, with SCHD. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. But let's see how it goes, right, Danny? I don't know if we're gonna change our minds later on, but I think that will be good. March 26th, SCHD reconstitution reshuffle. So yeah, the reconstitution pretty much. So that's good. Futures turning red. Nice, nice. That's good. I like red days. I don't get nervous. I know a lot of people get nervous. Let me see. I don't think I have the S&P futures right here. Let me. Gotta take a look at Bitcoin. Let me see the S&P. Yeah, I don't have S&P futures right here. I don't know why. They usually have it as an option. I don't know why they don't have it right now. In Yahoo, but they usually do. Let me see. Anders. Nice, Anders. Just don't know if Coke and KFC will be comfortable with their recipes in the cloud with Anthropic running around. Oh man, yeah, I don't think they would like for the recipes to be spilled all over. You know, where people will make that. If that happens, you know what is something that I wanted to post on X. Let me see. Yeah. Before I go to the next comment. But you know what? Something that I was thinking to posting on X. I think I'm gonna post it tomorrow. But Bitcoin, right? If right. Hold on. Let me bring up the price of Bitcoin right now. Let me bring it up real quick. Let me see. It's a 93,550, right? That's what I think it is, the share price. If Warren Buffett, right? If Warren Buffett bought Bitcoin, right? Let's say he goes ahead this week and he puts like 10, $20 million, which is not much for him, into Bitcoin. How do you think the share price will go? Hold on, I don't think that this is right. Right, actually. No, it's at 68,000. I don't know why that share price was. I knew something was wrong. But what do you think? Do you think that if Warren Buffett goes ahead and buys some Bitcoin, let's just say out of nowhere, Warren Buffett invests in Bitcoin, $50 million. Do you think that the price of Bitcoin will go over 100,000, over 125? Will it reach 150,000, per Bitcoin? What do you think will happen if somebody like Warren Buffett will invest a couple $1,000,000 in Bitcoin? That's a question that I asked myself earlier. I think the price of Bitcoin will go parabolic. Like it will just, it will go to the moon. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know there in the chat. Isra, let me see. I have 136 shares. Okay. You just put you right here, 136. Nice, nice. On premises. Oh, okay, okay. So on premises. Let me just read it once again, real quick. Funny thing, after all the push for cloud, I think we're about to have a resurgence in premises. Okay, okay. All right. All right, let me see. LOI sure. But even more likely that some fresh MBA installing Clobot on his machine. So Anders and Jeremy are having this tech conversation right there. Google at 302. Ooh, hold on. Let me take a look at Google. Take a quick look at Google. Ooh, it's at 300. Oh, so it's down almost 1%. Google is getting a little bit more and more attractive, to be honest with you. You know, it's getting a bit more and more attractive. I have a PE ratio right here. If I go just by the PE, it was at 305, so it was at a 26 forward PE. So, you know, it's gonna be looking a bit more and more attractive. I remember we were buying at a 19 forward PE, 18, 17 forward PE. Wow, those were very good prices. You know, if I had a lot more money, man, which I wish I had, it would have been great. From Jeremy, yep. Meta, MSFT, Amazon, after hours, all down. Yes. Buying opportunities. Are you guys seeing this as buying opportunities? Are you guys selling your positions? Let me take a look at Amazon. It's slightly down, yeah, 0.5% to $197. Let me see MSFT. Let me see, it's at $3.99 now. Yeah, it's at $3.99, so it's down 0.5%. So yeah, so it looks like the market is going red in the overnight hours. Wow. Let me see Meta. This is a good sign right here. Look at this at 635. Can I buy another share tomorrow of Meta if it continues to go down? Let me see BAC, because I could sell some shares of BAC. It's at 52.67. Thinking about maybe selling some Bank of America and buying one share of Meta tomorrow. I don't know. It's looking pretty attractive right there. At 635 now. Hopefully continues to go down in share price. Too small of an amount to move the needle. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. So it would be best if Warren Buffett threw like $50 million or something like that. Or maybe more, $100 million. But I just think that, you know, with Warren Buffett, the thought, or yeah, the thought of him investing in Bitcoin, I think it will just attract a lot of other investors, you know, into Bitcoin. I'm just, you know, that would be my point. I think that it will get pumped, you know. Oh yeah, Max rolling over hard. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it. Um Let me see. One of the only things that hold me back on SCHD is that it is in monthly paying. I love everything about SCHD, even more if I was younger. Yeah, understandable, Tim. Understandable. You retired recently, right? So yeah, that's very understandable. I'm planning on holding very long term, you know, like whatever, you know, hopefully I'll last a little bit longer in this earth, right? You know, like, you know, maybe 40 years or so. Like I want to see where SCHD is at in 25, 30 years, where my position is at. I would love to see it, you know. Just take a quick look, sneak peek, and then come back. But yeah, yeah. It will when Trump announces the US has loaded the coffers that be around 60K. NVDA drop under 180. Home market will buy it. Let's take a quick look at the after hours on Nvidia. 181. Wow. Yeah, let me see. In the last 6 months is flat. In the last year is up 35% in Nvidia. So This was a nice dip right here in the 90s, in April 2025. So yeah, in the last 5 years, it's up 1,100%. Nvidia made a lot of people millionaires. I tell you that. I don't know if any of you guys made a whole ton of money with Nvidia. If you guys held it, I didn't. I wish I would have had. I am down 6,500 in BTCI, holding and holding. Yeah, I think with Bitcoin, just gotta continue holding. Just hold, think a little bit long term. Let's see where it goes. From here. Um, there's always a lot of volatility in Bitcoin, so I think holding is good. It won't be long. Once hit 60K, big money comes back in. Yeah. Danny, how much were you up before? Oh, good question. James, billion. Total BTC value is about $1.38 billion. A trillion, you mean? Yeah, I think it is trillion. The market cap, right? Yeah, it's $1.37 trillion. The market cap on Bitcoin. It will continue to go up. Honestly, I think it's gonna continue to go up. In Bitcoin, not yet. I do have to get some more cash, man. I gotta do something. Yeah, that's what the second line was. Okay. MSTR is the largest holder of BTC, and that stock has been taking a beating. Yeah. Let me see that stock. Let me see if I can see it right here. MSTR Strategy Inc. class, right? This is it. So is it this one? Oh yeah. Yeah, look at this. It's 63% down 63% in the last 6 months, pretty much. In the last year is down 59%. Let's see. I like red. I don't get nervous with red. If what I'm investing in, I believe in it long term. MET. MetLife. Is this what you're talking about, Jeremy? Were you talking about this one when you put MET? In the after hours. Let me take a look at the after hours on it. Yeah, not much. Not much movement. I don't think you meant that. Maybe you meant to say meta. James, if Trump announces he bought US BTC in moons, yeah. I agree. Meta just announced its AI can run and keep active profiles of deceased people by posting mimicking past behavior. Oh wow. That's kind of creepy, no? What do you guys think? Meta just announced its AI uh can run and keep active profiles of deceased people. That's a little bit creepy though. No? What do you think? How do you think family members will feel? I'm guessing it'll probably be like something that a family member would need to approve. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think that they will do it themselves, but there are family members that they, like to continue to remember you know, their family members that have passed. So, some people might like it, some people might find it creepy, some people are not gonna like it at all, so but you just never know, right? We might, I don't know, we might think differently. There was, what was it? Wasn't in Black Mirror? I think it was that there was an episode about that you can see the past from pictures. I don't know if you guys remember that one. It's on Netflix. It's a pretty good show, and you could see the person, and stuff like that. That might come, that might be in the future. And a lot of people might like it, that they might want to see a past relative, a sibling or something that unfortunately by an accident passed away, and they might want to remember that sibling, right? So yeah, I don't know. Like something like that, some people might enjoy it, some people might not like it. I remember seeing that episode. I'll open my Netflix real quick and I'll show you which one it is. But I remember being an episode like that. If I'm not mistaken, it was Black Mirror. I think it was Black Mirror. Rumors are Trump is looking for a good price to load reserve. Yeah, he's trying. He continues to mention, Trump continues to mention that he's gonna try to pay the United States debt with Bitcoin. Pretty much. I want to sell before he does that. I want to take my gains. So I'm gonna see how long I can hold Bitcoin in my growth portfolio. To be honest with you, Brainchild, I owned it at $63, then sold, bought 500 shares at 47 and 100 shares at 34. More like a swing trade, we'll see. Okay. Makes sense, Danny. Makes sense. Buy, hold, sell if Democrats get back into office. Nice strategy there. MSTR uses its profits to buy BTC, also mines it. They own almost 2% of all Bitcoin. MARA does the same thing with his profits. That's pretty smart. I learned how to short under Biden. That's good to know. That's why I like to do these live streams. I can learn some of those tricks that you guys have under your sleeves. Some of these freaks will love it. Yeah, it all depends. Mental health is a big issue in today's world. Yeah, that is true. But I don't know. Yeah, I will trip out if my mom Facebook beat right now. Oh man, creepy. Yeah, yeah. I think for some people it will not work, but some people might like it. You know what I mean? I just think that's how it is. But yeah, I see your comments in there. Yeah, with your opinions. Mostly bots already on Facebook. Not sure people will notice. Let the red steam piece should not even be considered. Yeah, that is true. This conversation reminds me of Superman talking with an AI version of his parents. Yeah, that was on which Superman was it? Weekend on Facebook. Yeah, there was an episode I remember. I remember it was on uh Black Mirror. Let me see if I can open up my Netflix. Um if it opens up. Mute my speakers real quick. And I'll tell you which episode it is. It was pretty good. I liked it. Mm, Black Mirror. Click on this real quick. What am I doing? Oh, come on. You see the episodes. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. Trying to open it. I think it was. Hold on. Let me see. Common people. Oh, this one right here. This one right here. Hold on. It's on season 7. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. It's on season 7, and it's this one. Uology. An isolated man is introduced to a groundbreaking system that allows users to step inside of the photos, steering powerful emotions in the process. So this is the one right here. Uology is Black Mirror. Is this show right here, and in season 7. If you guys want to check it out. That this conversation right now reminds me of that episode right there. Yeah, it really does. It really reminds me of that episode in Black Mirror. I don't know. Maybe you guys want to check it out. But this is, like, 1 of my favorite shows, to be honest. I think Black Mirror is pretty cool. And I'm waiting for the season 2 of this one. This is one that I liked. Uh, three body, three body problem. This one I liked. It was pretty cool. I thought it was good. It's very futuristic also. A lot of sci-fi, which is something that I like a lot. But they only have one season, and I'm waiting for season 2. I'm hoping it's official. Another season is coming, but it's been like that for a little while, and I've been waiting for the season 2 on this one. On Three Body Problem. I like those sci-fi shows pretty much. I like to watch those. All right, let me see. Superman and Lewis TV show has Superman's parents as AI in a lot of episodes. That was a great series. I never saw that series actually. I never saw that one. Tim. I don't use Facebook, but my brother started texting me pictures from dad's phone after he passed. That was a scary feeling. Let me see. My dad's pictures will be mostly tractors and Flight Radar 24 screenshots. Have you watched the Black Mirror interactive movie? It was okay. So I was watching it because that one, hold on, the Black Mirror interactive movie had to do with this episode. Hold on, let me open the episodes. You gotta watch it because which one was it? Oh, this episode has to do with that movie. Plaything, you know. Because it has to do with that video game that they created. But I don't think I finished watching it though. I don't think I finished watching it. But yeah, I gotta watch it. I gotta finish watching it again, honestly. But I like their series. I like this one. The series, I thought it was good. You know, I also have a coworker that liked it. I like this series. This is something else that also this District 9. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. Hold on. And I think they're making a new one. You see, this one in 2009 it came out. And it was good. I liked it. I thought it was good. And supposedly they're making like a new like District 9, I guess, 2 or something like that. But this one I thought it was pretty cool. And I'm trying to watch this 28 years later, but I'm still look at this. I'm still at the beginning, man. I only watched like the first 11 minutes. And then I stopped it and I stopped you know, and I haven't gone back to watch TV pretty much. It's not that it's not good. I haven't really watched it, so I don't have an opinion, but I just need to find time to watch it pretty much. And there's Did Your Dad Fly? Yeah, Norwegian AF then SAS. All right, cool. Let's see what else. Hold on. Because now it went from stocks into movies. But yeah. Let me see. What other stocks do you guys want to take a look at? In the after hours. Let's just take a look about CRM. Let's see what Salesforce is. And it's pretty much flat. There's nothing with it. Let me see. In the last 6 months, it's still down almost 20%, you know, down 42% in the last year. Wow. Let me see. What are your investing goals for 2026? So my only investing goal right now is getting to 500 shares of SCHD. That's my goal right now. I'm at 375 right now. That's my goal. I don't have a goal with this right here with the market value because I can't control it, right? You know, market goes up and down, up and down. So I don't have that. I also want to get for sure over $1,000 in estimated yearly dividends, which I'm at 910 already, you know, so I'm like right around the corner pretty much. It's not that far, but I'm also going to lose some income from Bank of America. I'm going to lose about $28 if I put all that into Meta. because Meta's dividend is very small. So I'm gonna lose some of that dividend income. But I think I'll gain it. I'll gain it pretty quickly because I'm gonna continue buying SCHD. Also, any money that I make from YouTube, which is thanks to you guys, when you guys support, hit the like button, subscribe, all that, helps me out. That money goes into SCHD, which I should be getting paid pretty soon from it. So, every little bit counts, especially going towards SCHD. Right now, I'm at 375 shares. I'm up 19% in my position. Almost $1,900 in gains. So I'm pretty happy about that, actually. Let me see. I think that's one of my goals with SCHD. I don't have any other goals just yet. Yeah, and I want to rebalance my portfolio. That's something that I'm working on right now. BK. Let me see. Alex, man, 28 years later was awful. Oh. So I'm not gonna, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna have high expectations then, because I did like the other two movies. 28 years late, no, 28 days later, I thought it was good, and then 28 weeks later, I thought it was good too. I didn't think it was that bad, but man, if 20 years later is awful, then oh man, that's not good. What are your thoughts on buying early in the day when a stock is down, or wait later in the afternoon? Um, So I don't think, I guess it all depends on your style of investing, right? Like for myself, I like to buy cheaper, right? Because I'm frugal, naturally, pretty much. A lot of times, sometimes I can spend. Um, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna be honest here. But if you're investing in a long term, I think at any time of the day is okay. You know what I mean? Like for example, in Meta, if I see a large difference in share price, then and it's different, right, Danny? Because also for myself, like I invest very little capital compared to other people. There are people that they invest $100,000 at once, $200,000 at once, which is a lot, 50,000. For me, I just buy, fractional shares, a share here, a share there. So if it's up by $1, it doesn't make much sense. Not much. It doesn't make a difference for me. I guess it all depends on the style of investing. If you're day trading or something like that, then then you really want to see and keep track of the share price. But for myself, sometimes I buy early in the day, sometimes I buy later in the afternoon. It all depends. I usually buy on Fridays. So I got DCA Friday pretty much. That's what I post every Friday. And what I'm going to buy. And I pretty much deposit $100 in my dividend portfolio and $40, $50 in my growth portfolio. And then I just put that into one of the positions. But yeah, any time of the day, I think is fine if you're investing long term. And the company that you choose, you like a lot long term. So but yeah, I don't know if that answered your question. I'm hoping I did. It will traumatize you, and not in a good way. All right, let's see. I like zombie movies. I'm a big fan of zombie movies. I don't know if you've seen the Train to Busan or Train to Busan. That one was a good movie too. It's international. I don't think they have it on Netflix actually. Yeah, I don't think they have it on Netflix, to be honest. But oh, they have Independence Day. Let me see if they have it here. This one was uh no, they don't have it. They don't have it here. But that was a pretty good movie. I liked it. It was an international movie. I like a lot of international movies, to be honest with you. There's a lot of good movies, honestly, on Netflix. I gotta start watching a little bit more. I want to go back to watch 28 Days in 28 Weeks before doing the years. That's a good approach, Jeremy. That's a very good approach. Tim, I watched the Netflix Frankenstein movie a few days ago because of this chat. Whoever recommended it, thank you. It was good. It was just as good as you said it was. Oh, nice, nice. Frankenstein. Oh, yeah, it is right here. Hold on. This is the movie. Let me show you guys. Is this one? This one right here, Train to Busan or Busan. It's pretty good. I like it. You know, it's like a zombie movie. And then I think this one is number two. Because the number two, the second one had a different name. It didn't have like a Train to Busan. But this one, you know, I liked it. Which one you said? You said Frankenstein? Let me see which one it is. Come on. Gosh, this thing froze, I think. Let me see. Good to know, Tim. It's on the list. Yeah. I think my Netflix froze. Let me just refresh it real quick. Yeah, I have frozen. Frankenstein. Oh, it's an Oscar nominee. Oh, it does look like it's a good movie. This one right here, Frankenstein. Yeah, it 2026 Oscar nominee. So, oh man. I gotta watch it. Oh, Monster Non-Man in Guillermo del Toro's retelling of the iconic model. I like Guillermo del Toro. I think he's a good actor and everything. But I gotta check it out. Let me put it on my watch list. Hold on. Let me put it on my watch list real quick. I just did. I'm gonna watch it, Tim. I'm gonna watch it. Let me see, Tim. Jeremy, enjoy when you get the chance to watch. I read the book in my younger years, but the movie was slower paced, but really built the characters. It made you care a lot. Oh, nice, nice. That's good. Let me see the thrill. What's up, Jay and guys? What's up, thrill? I'm watching The Pit. In which app is that at? Pit. Train to Busan on YouTube Movies. Okay, you saw it there, Anders? I thought it was good. I thought it was good. Tim, the thrill. Is that an Image comics character? I can't afford Netflix. Where was that at? The Pit. Let me get out on this one. But I just added a Frankenstein movie. I'm gonna watch it. Oh, it's on Max. Okay. Let me just go right here real quick. Let me just. Oh, it's a drama series. This one right here. The staff of Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center work around the clock to save lives in an overcrowded and underfunded hospital, I'm guessing. Underfunded emergency department. Sounds good. Like, you know, my second job pretty much. I go to the hospitals often in my second job. So yeah, that sounds pretty good actually. Sounds pretty good. I don't have HBO Max. Will this be acquired by Netflix if they make the deal? A movie called The Platform is really good. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I saw that one. I saw that one. I saw both. I saw both. I thought it was pretty good, you know, and the whole idea is just crazy, man. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but let me just go back to my Netflix. But it's an international movie. I liked it. It's something crazy, you know, like the whole idea about it. I'm not gonna tell you guys so you guys can, you know, just in case you guys watch it or try to watch it. But it's this one right here. So they got platform 1 and platform 2. Um, so it's this one right here. So it's like there's people in each level, and then there's an elevator of food coming down. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say much else, but I thought it was a good movie. It makes you think, the whole time you're just thinking about this one. But it's pretty good. It is pretty good. I like that one. It's a foreign movie but has English voiceover. I watched it in Spanish. I actually did. I watched it in Spanish. Because if I'm not mistaken, Spanish, yeah, is their original one. The old man always say obvio. Oh man, that was a good movie. That was a pretty good movie. Lincoln Lawyer is a good Netflix show. Lawyer. Oh, this one right here. I'm guessing you're talking about this one, right? The Lincoln Lawyer. Number 4 on TV shows today. Hmm. Looks interesting. He'll bend the law to the breaking point to win a case for hotshot LA defense lawyer Mikey Haller. Representing outlaws means something being one too. Pretty good, pretty good. The Wolf of Wall Street. I never understood this movie before. And then now that I understand the stock market a little bit more, when I saw it a second time. I think it was like a year ago. I was like, so that's what they mean by that. I don't know if that has happened to you guys, but yeah, it happened to me, when I saw the movie. But yeah, let me see. All right. I think let me see what else. What other stock did I wanted to take a look at? Adobe, right? I think we wanted to take a look at Adobe real quick. ADBE. Let me see. It's slightly down. It's not overselling right now. It's at $263 right now. So yeah, it's down 25%. But what do you guys think, about what I showed you guys earlier? Do you guys think that this is really going to overtake? Creating a thumbnail real quick. I just typed it in and in like 30 seconds, this was created. I don't know. I think that's why people or investors are nervous about it. I think that's one of the things that have investors very nervous. Let me see. Oh yeah. All right. What else do we have here? Because we're coming pretty much to an end. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Let me see if the S&P. Nah, this is not even working. The after hours. I like to take a look at this website. I like to take a look at this one, but the after hours is not working. As of right now. So that's not good. But Visa is down. Oh, let me take a look at Visa, actually. Because I have a couple dollars that I want to put into Visa. Oh, slightly up in the after hours, in the overnight. 0.38% in Visa. I'm hoping it goes under 310. I would like for it to go down some more, honestly. You got Visa. Let me see what else. Procter & Gamble, Vici Properties. Man, that's my buy right now. Let me see. Brainchild, have a good vacation, Jay. Off to bed. Thank you, Brainchild. Thank you. I gotta finish packing. I have the luggage right here. And I wash some of my shorts. I'm only taking like 3 pairs of clothes. I'm only gonna be there for like 3 days. So can't wait to head over there. The only thing is that I might need to spend a nice amount of money parking at the airport though, because I want to park close because I'm pretty much only taking shorts. I'm only gonna have the long pants that I'm gonna take there, and then I'm gonna try to use the same pants to come back. You know, I'll wash them over there and then I'll wear them to come back. But I don't want to carry a heavy jacket, you know, when I'm going over there, you know. I don't want to wear a heavy jacket to try to get to like a parking lot that is a little bit further to save up a couple extra dollars, you know. But yeah, you should instate Anders as your backup streamer so we can all hang out this Sunday. LOL, why me? I think you're a good choice, Anders. I think you're a good choice. No? Oh man, that would be so cool. That would be pretty cool, actually. You're a tech guy. Why not? Yeah, you can talk about what is it, programming and tech, and then you can have a segment of like the beach. These are the places that I want to move to when I retire. And then we could take a look at a couple places in the future. And I hate tech. But you work on tech, and there's I own Adobe, Jay. I just did a Gemini search. My question was, does Disney use Adobe for special effects? Hmm. Let me ask that question before we finish here today. Does Disney use Adobe uh for special effects? Let me see. Let me see what it says. Whoops. Let me do this one. Yes, Disney uses Adobe software extensively. I thought it is typically one part of a much larger, complex production pipeline, while special effects, VFX, often rely on high end 3D and compositing tools like Autodesk Maya or Foundry Nuke. Adobe's Creative Cloud apps are essential for specific tasks. Yeah, pre-visualization and post-visualization. Yeah, editing and rough cuts, 2D animation, generative AI. I don't know, man. I understand that investors are getting nervous, but I think in the long term, a lot of these companies are gonna use AI to get even better. That's my opinion, but I don't know. That is my opinion. But yeah, it looks like Disney definitely uses Adobe heavily. How to use Gemini to plan your retirement? That's what you want me to ask? the usual the usual will show up. No surprises. LOL. I don't think I even have OBS installed on this PC. Probably do on my Mac. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just install OBS. I don't know how I can do like anybody just yet. Like, let's say for example, if I wanna stream with somebody, I don't know how to do that just yet. I will need to take a look at YouTube and see how to do it. But I'm sure I can learn. You have 6 days to prepare. You only need 3 hours, maybe four. And Anders, you can stay up later. I just gotta get off the live stream earlier because gotta go to work or something in the morning. But you can stay up later if you want. Oh man, Anders streaming. That would be pretty cool. Hello, I got to move 400 databases on Thursday after hours with zero downtime. Oof. Wow. That sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of work. And I am out tomorrow and haven't planned it yet. Okay. Uh the answer was surprisingly hopeful for me, LOL. Yeah, throw. I don't know. Me, I'm gonna tell you my opinion to be honest with you. And I don't I think some of these companies will benefit from AI. That's my opinion. I don't know. Because even though like I could do that, I could make this, right? You know, you still want to add lettering and words and things like that, you know. And yeah, you also don't want to have too much AI. I think people are going to miss the human touch, right? You know, seeing a regular human you know, in the thumbnail even. It's not always going to be about AI. But yeah. But yeah, let's see. Let's see where everything goes. Yeah. Let's see where everything goes. But yeah, let me see what else. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me, guys. Anyone watch the new Game of Thrones spin-off any good? Oh, that's a good question. Because Netflix is trying to buy you know, Warner Brothers. Let's take a quick look before I get off this. Game of Thrones spin-off. Is called it's right here. It's called A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Premiere January 2026 on Max, the newest Game of Thrones spin-off. Focusing on a more intimate, character-driven story of Dunk and Egg, set 90 years before the original series. I don't know. I never seen Game of Thrones, to be honest with you. I never seen it. So I don't know what this is about, but yeah, set 90 years before the original series, he follows a hedge knight and his queer. The show aims for a 30-year multi-season run, contrasting with the epic dragon-filled scale of House of Dragon. Yeah. If I play this, it won't have like any audio, so I can't play it. Yeah. It is the best show ever made. Game of Thrones, you mean? Yeah, I need to watch it. I need to watch it. Hopefully Netflix does buy because I don't want to spend money on another app. So hopefully Netflix will buy it where I can see Game of Thrones in Netflix. To be honest. Most downloaded series of all time. Yeah. My most favorite, oh man, it's just I have a few. I like the Black Mirror show. I like um I like Breaking Bad, of course. You know, that's another one that I like a lot. I say Breaking Bad has as the best show ever made, but that's just my 2 cents. Yeah, that has to be a top, you know, best. Definitely has to be a top 3, you know. Breaking Bad. Yeah. Download wise not even close, yeah. Well, I guess, but I'm with Tim on this one. Breaking Bad has to be like the best, you know, one of the best, if not the best. I really liked it a lot. I really like Breaking Bad a lot. Um, I like Black Mirror. I like what was that other one with um Arkham City? Uh, Gotham. Gotham was another one. I think that one was really good too. Right here. This one was right here was really good too. Gotham. I like all the episodes, to be honest with you. Poof. Airwolf. Not about. Oh, this one is like from when is it? 1980s. Wow. Now you're talking. And there's Narcos Mexico was good. Yeah, that one was a good one too. If I'm not mistaken, I saw the whole thing already. Years ago though, years ago. If you go by views and most ratings, it's Game of Thrones. Breaking Bad top five though. Hello, I started watching it yesterday. Did not know it was a spinoff, but did not finish it and started watching The Pit. Okay. Yeah, it's not being rated well. I found an AI YouTube channel that does A Team plus Back to the Future plus Airwolf mashup. Wow. I never seen this one, Airwolf, but Back to the Future and A Team. A Team, and there's I used to watch, they used to put it on the Spanish channel in Puerto Rico, and I used to watch it there in Spanish, but we will get the episodes, once they were like, I'm guessing a couple years later after they air in the US, so from the A Team, but I used to watch that. Boardwalk Empire was also amazing. Steve Buscemi, masterpiece. Oh, nice. I really liked it. Liked IT show. Oh, drama miniseries television. Which one are you talking about, Alex? Are you talking about this drama miniseries right here at the top, or Welcome to Derry television series? Which one of the two? Sopranos was considered the top rated and viewed for many years. Oh yeah, Sopranos. Sopranos was good too. Yeah, that was a good one. I like uh I like mob series and movies. Homeland is my favorite show. Homeland. This one right here. Oh, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix, this one. 7 out of 10 are like HBO made shows. HBO killed it until they sold. Huh. I haven't subscribed to any TV or streaming shows since Game of Thrones. You talked about Welcome to Derry. Oh, okay, okay. Also, it's on HBO Max. I didn't know they had a series on this one on it. I remember seeing the movies. I'd never seen the show. It's actually pretty cool that they have an actual show. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. To be honest, Netflix is buying a gutted HBO basically for its library. Yeah. Lilyhammer was funny and set in areas in Norway. I know. HBO isn't HBO anymore. Yeah, but if they have some of those good old shows, honestly, there hasn't been that much new stuff being made that is good. To be honest with you, let me see. Dexter. I don't think I've seen that one. To be honest with you, Dexter. Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen that one. I don't know. Dexter is a thriller about a killer working as a blood specialist for the police department. He has the need to kill and focuses his energy towards criminals. I don't think I've seen this one at all. I don't know. The Boys is my favorite comic book related project of all time. About 4 minutes in, you are hooked on season one, episode one. I like their show. I like the Boys show. I have like another two. I think it's like two episodes, I think, to finish. Hit it. I hit the camera. Yeah, I think I have like two more episodes on The Boys. And I think a new season is coming out, no? Lilyhammer was the very first Netflix original comedy. Was it this one? Lilyhammer, still cold as ice. Oh, this is a gangster series. I like that. I like that. I'll need to check it out. It's a 7.9 out of 10. Let me see. Dexter has so many characters I loved. Don't Let Go, Julia Stiles, great series with a bad ending. I am hoping Netflix does not get Warner Brothers. Take the 2 billion breakup fee. The stock will instantly go back to 125. They have a win-win situation, I think, with that deal, to be honest. Because they will get some money from the breakup of the contract or the agreement, right? But yeah. All right, I think this is gonna be it. It's 9:52 already. Oh man, I really gotta go to sleep. Lilyhammer is one of the Sopranos main characters. Good show too. Nice. But yeah, I think this is it for me today. I'm most likely gonna do the live stream on Wednesday night. Yeah, I'm most likely gonna do it because then after that we don't have a live stream until the following Wednesday when I come back from Puerto Rico. So I definitely need to do a live stream Wednesday night. I'm gonna try to do it at 8 p.m. between 8 and 8:15. If I could do it at 8 p.m., I will do it, and I will hop on a little bit earlier. I might buy some more meta this week. Probably one more share. I might buy this week. I'm gonna see what I'll do, but might buy some more of that. I'll show you guys on Wednesday, and yeah, I think I definitely gotta make a live stream. Yeah, I definitely have to do it before I go on the trip. And then also on the Saturday before I leave, I actually gotta record the Sunday update video, the portfolio update. So I gotta do that. And there's on Sunday, just saying LOL. Let me see if I can find a YouTube video that I can, I can make him the streamer for the day. I'm on here. Let me see. Wall Street. Jay, do you like quantum stocks? I am in heavy on IONQ. Any thoughts? Let's see. Can you hop in on Wednesday night because I'm pretty much getting off right now. I do have that on my watch list because one of the subscribers, a while ago, months ago, mentioned this one, IONQ. I could look at it a little bit more and then I can give you my thoughts. Is that okay? Does that work? I'm hoping it does. Because I'm about to get off. It's about to be 10 o'clock. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go tomorrow to work. So yeah, LOL. Anders streaming live on Sunday. The hold on, what did you say earlier? Not at the after hours, is the before market stream. So yeah, before market opens. Let's go live with Anders. But yeah, yeah, I think this is pretty much it for me. Let's see what I buy this week. As a DCA investor, of course, but I think I'm planning on buying more Meta. I want to have a couple shares of Meta and then just leave it alone and see where it goes. Hopefully they do perform well like I'm expecting it. Continue to grow the company and accelerate the revenue and everything. The Anders stock comedy show. Not a bad idea, Anders. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Uh, oh man, Anders. I think Anders will be funny though. To have his own stream. But yeah. All right, everyone. Please don't forget to hit the like button. I'll be in the chat for you, Anders. I'll support too. But please don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Very, very important. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, guys. It's very, very important, that you subscribe to the channel so you guys can join the live streams in the future. Right now there's 20 likes on this live stream. That's definitely awesome. I think we can make it larger. I think we can have more likes though in the stream. I really do think we can. So, definitely join, subscribe. David, yo, I finally caught you streaming. Oh, I'm sorry, David. I'm about to get off. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'll be here on Wednesday night. at 8:15 p.m. Eastern time, you know, because I'm in New Jersey. So, yeah, LOL from Anders. Oh, but maybe not on Sunday. Anders, you're a tech guy, so you can definitely make it happen. But yeah, um, yeah. So, Quantum J. Yeah, so I can give you my opinion on Wednesday. We could take a look at the stock, and see, yeah, and take a look at it, But right now, really, I'm about to get off, and I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 9:57 already here. It's about to be 10 o'clock. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to work in the morning. But yeah, I'll definitely give you my opinion. Let me look into it tomorrow too, so I can give you a better opinion on it. I'll take a look at the stock IONQ, and then we'll take a look at the financials in here on stock analysis. I can definitely take a look at that. But yeah, definitely 21 likes. That's awesome. Hoping we get more and more later on. Um, the guy, not silly software like OBS. Thanks, Jay. I just subscribe and like. Thank you, sir. Really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it, Wall Street. Really appreciate your support. But yeah, I can definitely give you an opinion. Let me look into the stock. I'm gonna put it in my notes. I could do it tomorrow. And we'll take a look right here. IONQ. We can take a look right here in stock analysis, see the financials and all that. Then I'll give you an opinion. All right, everyone. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I can't say leave me your opinion because I'm about to get off. But like I always say, I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see